Once you see this, then you know that the next day you are buying. Similar to once you see this, then you know the next day you are buying, and the day after you are continuing to buy. This is the most reliable signal to know where to buy or sell. In this video, we are going to talk about the failed breakout system. This is a very reliable way of predicting where the market has a high probability of heading the next few days. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Let's do this. So step 1 is understanding the high and the low of the week. So as I say, Monday is our beacon. Monday is our landmark. And so if you plot the high and the low of Monday without trading, all you just did was draw the high and the low. You'll notice that it creates a box. And so that box is our high and our low of the week. Now, we don't do anything on Monday, we just draw that box. On Tuesday, 3 things could happen. Scenario number 1, so that is the high. On Tuesday, price could break out and stay outside. So at the end of Tuesday, the close is outside of that box. Or the close could be inside of that box. So we've broken out and then the close is inside of that box. Or the entire thing is just inside of the entire box. So on Tuesday, we don't break out, we just range within the box. And this is very important because what we are interested in is when price on Tuesday breaks out and then closes back inside of the range. Now, this is what we call a failed breakout. Now, what this means is that there is a very high probability that the next day we are continuing with the new trend. Now, we could also have a scenario where Tuesday breaks out and closes outside of the range. So what do? Now we have expanded the size of the box. And then now we wait for Wednesday to break out and then come back inside of the range. Now, let's look at real life examples. Let's start here. So this is Monday. On Monday, price sets the high and the low of the week. So you can see that we have this box like this. Tuesday, price just stays within the range. So nothing interesting for us. On Wednesday, price breaks out and then closes back inside of the high and the low of the week. So this is a failed breakout at the low of the week, which is a signal to buy the next day. So what happens the next day? The next day, we do get this setup in the New York session for the buy. But also, look at how price behaves. On Thursday, price breaks out again and closes back inside of the range, which tells us to continue buying on Friday. And so on Friday, in the New York session, we have that buy. And even in the London session, well, that was outside of our timing window. And then now, this is also a failed breakout on Friday. Price breaks out of the low of the week and closes back inside of the range, which tells us to buy on Monday. So on Monday, we have that buy. And then Monday, this is a very interesting thing. Monday can break out of the previous week's high and close back inside of the range. That is still a failed breakout, but it only applies on Monday. So Monday breaks out, closes back inside of the range. So we can look to sell on Tuesday. And so in the New York session, we have our sell. Now, this is very interesting because now again, on Monday, it sets the high and the low of the current week again. And then on Tuesday, price breaks out, closes back inside of the range. That means that we sell on Wednesday. Now, on Wednesday, we did not get our sell set up. That is okay. It happens. This is not a perfect strategy. But again, price breaks out again on Wednesday and closes back inside of the range, which is a sell signal for Thursday. And so, again, Thursday fails to obey the rules and closes outside of the range, Okay, and then now all we do is adjust our high to this level and then wait for price to break out. Price breaks out again, closes outside of the range on Friday. So breakouts, nothing interesting for us. Alright, so we begin a new week. Monday. Tuesday breaks out, closes outside of the range, nothing interesting. Wednesday is an inside day. Thursday breaks out, closes back inside of the range. We have a buy signal, and then Friday actually we have, do we have a buy? Yeah, we have a buy set up for the Asian session. But then again, we break out again, close back inside of the range on Friday, which means we buy on Monday. Now on Monday we don't get any good setups, but again Monday breaks out, closes back inside of the range, which tells us to buy on Tuesday. So on Tuesday we have this massive buy. Now when Tuesday closes again, we come back to Monday. So how does Tuesday close in relation to Monday? Tuesday breaks out, closes back inside of the range, which is a buy signal for Wednesday. And Wednesday we have this massive buy. Price breaks out, closes outside of the range. Alright, no problem. So we adjust our high and wait for Thursday to close. Thursday breaks out, closes back inside of the range, which is a signal to continue selling on Friday. So on Friday we have this massive sell-off, but it closes outside of the range. So we have nothing really for us. Then again, the new week begins. Monday sets the low and the high of the week. Tuesday breaks out, closes back inside of the range, which is a sell signal for Wednesday. And then Wednesday is inside of that high and that low. So this is day 2. It means we can continue selling on day 3. So we have this massive sell-off. And then look at how Wednesday behaves. Thursday breaks out, closes back inside of the range, which is a buy signal for Friday. So Friday we have this massive buy. And then we are inside of the high and the low of the week. So on Monday we continue with that bias, but we don't get a setup. Price breaks out on Monday, closes outside of the range. Alright, so we have a new high and low of the current week. And then Tuesday is an inside day. Wednesday breaks out, closes outside of the range. We expand our high to that level. Then Thursday we have a breakout, price closes back inside of the range, which is a sell signal for Friday. And then Friday is inside of the high and the low of the week. We don't violate any high. So the bias continues on Monday. We continue selling. And then we don't get our setup. Monday sets the new high and the low of the week. And then Tuesday breaks out, closes outside of the range. So nothing for us really. And then Wednesday breaks out, closes outside. So we adjust our low. Then Thursday breaks out, closes back inside of the range, which is a failed breakout, which tells us to buy on Friday. On Friday we don't get our buy. We close outside of the range. And so again we begin the process on Monday. Monday sets the high and the low of the week. Tuesday breaks out, closes outside of the range. Alright. Wednesday is an inside day. Thursday is an inside day. Friday is a failed. Actually breaks out, closes outside of the range. So nothing for us. And Friday, nothing. This is how I analyze my pairs. And the failed breakout tells me when to buy or when to sell. And you can see I have all these pairs here. So if we look at, for example, today is on Monday. So Friday actually closed as a failed breakout. Broke out of the low of the week, closed back inside of the range. So you can see my bias here is to buy. So all the pairs that are here, they closed as failed breakouts. And so I'll be interested in only buying them. And then the sell setups, they have breakouts at the high and then closed back inside of the range. So I'm looking to sell. Basically, that is how I analyze the markets. And go back and backtest this for yourself, see for yourself, and If you would like to learn more about this strategy, check the link in the description for more information. And if you got value from today's video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.